Hello guys, Kiddo here. When you have reached Pool 2, this is the combo that you would see the most and the one that you want to play the most. It's gonna be SUNSPOT into the Infanaut. Before we get into it, make sure you sub to the channel for free for more awesome Marvel Snap guides. Now let's begin. The Infanaut. If you play the card last turn, you can't play this. This is a very huge setback. So you basically gotta skip your turn 5, and then on turn 6 you can play this 20 power demon. That is why SUNSPOT is so good here, because SUNSPOT can actually absorb that 5 energy that you have wasted and convert that into its own power. The other cards are gonna be the control cards. Mostly gonna be Storm into Jessica Jones. That's pretty much gonna win you a lane, and then you can just stack your SUNSPOT and Infanaut in the same lane, and they're pretty much gonna win you another lane. So the main focus is 2 different lanes. But you might ask, if I don't draw into my Infanaut, then how can I win games? Don't worry, you got a 5-drop Hobgoblin to mess up your opponents. 5 -8, and on reveal, your opponents gain control of this. So make sure you drop it into a relatively empty lane so that the Hobgoblin is going to bounce to their side. And then on turn 6 you can slap down a lot of these lower cost cards to win you the game. Or maybe you can just Shang-Chi anything this huge. The control part is consisted of Iceman, giving them more cost, Scorpion, minus power, and Hobgoblin, of course, that we have talked about. If you are afraid of your Infanaut getting sniped by a Shang-Chi, then just slot in your armor, put it in one lane, and then Infanaut in the same lane. And then there's no way they can snipe you out. Now let's jump into some games and see how good the Infanaut SUNSPOT combo is. Well, we do got an Iceman on turn 1 and no Angela in the hand. That actually justifies this turn 1 play. Iceman is gonna do some work. Yeah, Iceman is sometimes underrated because they don't know how good it really is. It's not shown that often. The Daily Bugle actually gives us an angel. Yep, completely trash. We don't want that. But that actually does not give us too much information. Yeah, we know they've got an angel, probably a destroy deck, but yeah, well. Okay, I armor the middle. Okay, so what they've got from us is probably the armor, storm, or lizard. Maybe it's the armor that they have just played. But let's see. Okay, cards cost 1 less, which means we can just throw down our storm into a lizard. Okay, they only got 1 card on the right, and there's 1 more turn they can play cards into it. So I don't think they can stack it to 4 cards. So our lizard is actually really good. Usually when you play your storm, next turn you want to slap down Jessica Jones in the same position or in the same location so that they can never win. But this time, since we have a huge lead with our lizard, I can slap down Jessica Jones right down the middle. Yep, I'm not even gonna contest the left hand side. Because, you know, even if a Jessica Jones to the left, they can easily just skip a little bit of energy on SUNSPOT and win that lane. So I'm just gonna focus down the mid and win from there. If we can top deck the Infanaut, then we can skip turn 5 and play Infanaut on 6. This seems to be the best play, or best top deck possible. Right, a Deathlock. Nothing too strong. Okay, we do top deck the Infanaut. So our situation was kind of dire last turn, but I think we're cool now. Because we did not want to play anything into the Jessica Jones, obviously. And without the Infinite top deck, it would have been really, really bad. But we got bailed out, so we're cool. The Enchantress. Okay. He's in the lead, that's why he's got initiative. And that's the beauty of the Infanaut play. You skip your turn 5, and they are most likely going to have initiative. So they cannot snipe your Infanaut out with a Shang-Chi. That is just almost unbeatable. Yep. There's no counterplay, and right now I'm checking. Did they copy my Shang-Chi? But even if they did, it's not gonna happen. Because, you know, what they copied were, you know, either the Storm Armor or a Lizard. No Shang-Chi. But even if they did copy the Shang-Chi, they have initiative, and as I explained, there's no way they can win. So GG, well played. Okay. Cards cost 1 less. That's actually great, because we can slap down our Angela on 1. Sadly, they did the same. So, we are even right now. Okay, we draw a 1-cost card for free. That's sweet. I guess I'm just going to Iceman and Lizard. I'm gonna Lizard like the mid, simply because they're going to stack the Angela lane for sure. And Iceman doing his work. Yeah, just do his thing, slap some, you know, ice into his face. Okay, they Lizard the right. Yep, and they clocked themselves out with the Sinister London. They can't play that much into it. So we just slap down Jessica Jones there. But that is going to limit us on where we can play cards next turn. So get it in the middle, please. Nice. So we can keep stacking the Angela lane. Okay, what do I want to do here? Of course, I think I'm good, so I can snap here. Yeah, the Hobgoblin is actually not very good this game because cards cost 1 less, and they are very likely to fill up their boards. So Hobgoblin might just be a dead card that's going to kill us. Look at this. They stacked the right hand side, and Hobgoblin is not gonna bounce. Luckily, we summoned it in the middle as well, so it bounced over there. So. I think this is the turn that we want to skip. Yep, there's nothing we can kill with Shang-Chi, and the Scorpion is a little too late. So we can just skip this. Okay, Devil Dino. Yep, Dino is not good here because of the cost 1 less. He has played a ton of cards, and Dino is not gonna do work. Now I'm just gonna slap down my Infanaut. If they cannot get 12 power into the middle, they just lose. So I don't see them coming back at all. I can slap down my Infanaut on the left and claim the victory. And then I still got 1 mana, so I can put down my Scorpion. So they have to have 13 power in the middle to win them the game. And I seriously doubt they can do that. Because as you can see, the Dino is only at 9. And they did not Moon Girl, which means they only got 1 Dino. Yep. And they retreated. They're smart. Luckily for them. Otherwise, they would have lost, like, you know, at least 4 cubes. So GG, well played. Okay, so no Angela in hand, which means turn 1 Iceman is justified. Okay, they got a Sunspot. I don't like that. Okay, they missed the cloning vats. That's actually why you don't play stuff into the dark. Yep, now I can clone my Scorpion. Oh, they got their own Scorpion. So sad. Because we had initiative, we were actually in a slight disadvantage. Now I can just storm. Yeah, I'm gonna storm the left because we are in the lead over there. Yep, if I went to the right, then I would have lost, I think. So yep, they got the second Scorpion. And right now, I think Yeah, our hand is pretty bad because they got 2 Scorpion procs on us, but I think it's alright. We can just slap down the Shang-Chi for tempo. I mean, yep, 4 energy, 2 cost, not the best. But at least it's something. Or we could go armor into one of the lanes and try to protect our stuff. Oh, they stormed again. Okay, that tells me they want to stack the left lane. Okay, I think the best play here is to Hobgoblin the left. Yeah, it's kind of pointless to skip, because if I skipped, then they get the lead on the left, so we lose. So that Infanaut is out of the question. We go for Hobgoblin. Oh, come on. And next turn we can, go for Angela and stuff. But now, let's see. Okay. They almost stack up the lane, but our Hobgoblin actually finds one spot and bounced. So they retreated. Yep, that Jubilee is not going to save you. GG, well played, man. With all the control options, and then the Sunspot Infinite combo, it's really hard for your opponents to come back from a loss, which is from Storm and Jessica Jones. You lock down one lane, they're not able to compete, and if they waste any resources trying to compete the Storm lane, then there's not much they can do about Infinite on turn 6, even though they see you skip turn 5. But this deck has a main weakness, just like the discard deck with Apocalypse. Thing is, they can see your final play, and if they know they cannot compete with you, they're gonna retreat. So these decks actually never win you a ton of cubes. It's very rare that you see those 8 cube wins. You only see that if your opponent doesn't understand this mechanic, but when players play more, you're not gonna see that very often. They're gonna get smarter and smarter, and if they know they are not going to beat Infinite, they will retreat, resulting in, 1 cube, 2 cube wins. That's why you should play smarter and snap earlier. When you see that, okay, I'm gonna Jessica Jones on turn 4, skip turn 5, play Infinite, you can snap like on turn 4, and there's nothing much they can do about it. If they call and try to see more cards, then they'll have to lose 2 cubes. Then the other options are just awesome as well. Scorpion controlling their power, Iceman controlling the cost, and of course Storm controlling where they can place their cards. It's a phenomenal combo with Jessica Jones, and I have won so many games with this simple yet effective combo. Now make sure you guys try this deck out. Sunspot Infinite, definitely a very solid combo in Pool 2. And when you first joined Pool 2, this is what you will see a lot, and what you want to play the most. Sadly, Sunspot was kind of a late open for me, but anyway, I'm still using it, and it's worked wonders for me. Now hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, make sure you leave a like and sub to the channel for free for more awesome Marvel Snap content, and check out my other guides. Now have a great day, and peace out.